Hi guys, what's going on? Hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video on Conqueror's Blade. So, since we're now in 2022, I thought we'd have a little bit of a casual siege, kick off with a little bit of a siege map, show what the game is all about to probably a few new people who haven't really seen much gameplay on Conqueror's Blade. So, kick back, grab yourself a cup of tea. If you're a coffee drinker, go away, you're not welcome on this channel. Of course you are, but still, drink tea. And let's get into a little bit of a casual siege. Starting off with the Iron Reapers on this Heilung Ford, the Viking map. Initially, just waiting to see really if anyone's going to push up these walls. Obviously, battering rams are going in, so both the gates will go down pretty quickly. They always do on this map. But sometimes the enemy heroes like to climb the walls, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that this time. I think it looks like we've got more enemies on the A point. So we'll probably keep over there. Although it's fairly quick to sort of flick between A and B point on this map because we've got that nice little corridor to make advantage of. Okay, nothing really pushing too hard through that A gate. A little bit of stuff in there, but we've got shields here, we've got axe raiders. We've got a little bit of stuff here, so I'm not overly concerned. I can see on the mini-map in the bottom corner, we've got a little bit of stuff starting to pressure B. Some guy building a sneaky grape shot inside of his shields, trying to catch someone out. But it looks like B point is where the fighting's going. So let's go with our incredibly slow Iron Reapers. A unit that I'm rapidly falling back in love with. Didn't really like them very much after the rework, but really starting to like them now. We'll probably end up having a separate video on them. But for now, let's get stuck in. Try and go down with this maul. I didn't get the hero kill, but he is dead nonetheless, and we should be able to deal with these axe raiders just fine. Not going to use any abilities because I'd rather keep the cooldown if we're going to get stuck into some of these units in the gate. Come on, let's just push into these palace guards. Charge straight in, swords out. Oh, they're retreating already. Let's just kill what we can. Someone going in with the fire drops from the gateway. Gone on with our tiger step. So we're just butchering these poor Italian mercenaries. Condo's getting cut to pieces. Okay, very nice. Well, it's a solid start. I do love those Iron Reapers for that. They just absolutely get to work, and they're so heavily armoured. But A point is actually under a lot of pressure. Find these axe raiders. I should perhaps push through, but these Iron Reapers are so slow. Ah, there goes the A point. That probably wasn't very good. I should probably have just ran through with my hero and tried to hop on point realistically there. I probably stayed too much with the unit. Let's throw the unit back to the supply point. I very much doubt we're going to hold the B point here. Look at the amount of stuff that's surging through. And actually, looking on the minimap, there's currently nothing defending C at all. So, I think we'll drag up our Iron Reapers to the C point. See what we can do from there. Make sure they don't just at least get a free cap on the C point, because we certainly don't want that. Come on, slowpokes. Slowly up the hill. Have a little look on the strategic view. Can't really see anything yet on the C point, but then there's no one really there from our team to actually do any spotting, so we should really get up there and check it out. Okay, nothing here currently. Looks like we've got a unit of Namcans up here. The team is surprisingly actually putting in a fairly stout defense on the B point, which is really kind of unexpected. Normally on this map, once you lose the A point, the B point pretty much falls instantly because they can attack from the A point directly across the bridge and basically pressure the C point from here. But it looks like the enemy team is all trying to attack the B point, which is kind of odd. I can see one guy's capping the horn on the other side of the map, but even that's not really doing much. Just move my Reapers out of treb range and go to have a little bit of a look what's going on. I'm kind of reluctant to drag them down this hill into combat because, as you saw, they're such a slow unit, so painfully slow. And if you get them into combat, they can be really hard to get back out again. Oh, can we get this glaive? Yeah, slightly overreached himself. Got a few axe raiders here getting stuck in. We can go to work a little bit on some of these guys. Very tanky unit. Shortly getting a nerf. Go on, cut you down. Please die. Please die. Thank you. Starting to pressure a little bit more now. Ooh, this longsword might be out of place though. He is. He got himself killed as well. But looks like we've got some cavalry coming up the hill. And most of the team's starting to pull back a little bit now. Yeah, got to watch out for them. Okay, a few people going down, but now we're starting to pull largely back up. Looks like we're going to set up a little bit of a bridgehead on that gateway there, because if the enemy's mostly going to push that way, then this will be a more effective way of trying to defend that little entranceway. Quite hard for them to get through there, particularly with things like the grey hairs there. Looks like someone's going down with the grape shot. A little bit of cav though, so just got to be careful because that could be Keshig's. Oh, and we've got some enemies snuck up the back stairs onto the supply point, onto the capture point. Some claymores. We'll take them. They may actually do a chunk of damage to us. Let's go on with our self-heal, go on with our tiger steps. They're actually doing a bit of damage to us. Obviously, initially they get that for freedom, which gives them such a buff. But my super heavily armoured Iron Reapers, more than a match for a few Scots with some sticks. There we go, got them down. Nice, takes us up to almost 50 kills. Probably need to throw these Iron Reapers back to the supply point to heal up because they are all fairly damaged. Some cavalry going past. Just send them back. We've just got to be slightly careful because the enemy can quite easily get to that supply point that I'm actually sending them to. So just don't want them to get sort of caught out in the open and cut down when I'm not paying attention. Because they are quite an expensive unit from a leadership cost point of view. Yeah, they're pushing down that way. Okay, looks like they're going to make it okay to the supply point. Nothing currently here. Okay, well if they're not going to cap that supply point and pressure it, I shall leave them there, get myself back into combat with the hero, and then we can call them back. Looks like we're holding them pretty convincingly at this entranceway, which is good for us. Happy with that. Look at the amount of archers we've got firing, and you can just see the Namcans. Ooh, cheeky little maul. What about that spear? Can we get him on the flank, maybe? A bit of stuff coming in. Let's call these Iron Reapers back to me. Set them up over there. Tough situation. I sort of want to charge into that gap, into the sea fight, but I'm not sure it's going to be that easy one to really get stuck in at. It's starting to come in a little bit more now. I've got some cav charging in though. And it looks like if you look a little bit further back behind the enemy lines, they've got stuff like grey hair and other sorts of stuff piling in there. So it's going to be a fairly difficult one, I think, for us to get in. Okay. Capping that supply point behind us. There's the amount of archers we've got firing in. Namcans firing everywhere. Still got our own friendly unit of Fortebraccios here, though. Although they're pulling back slightly. Okay, nice, nice. What have we got going down here? A little bit of a fight going on down here. I'll take it, I'll take it. Got some claymores, friendly claymores charging in. Got some enemy axe raiders coming up. Oh, more enemy axe raiders coming in. Let's get the charge in. Try and take down that poleaxe hero. Go on with our tiger step. Oh, we've got more axe raiders and more axe raiders. We've killed an enemy hero. Oh, we're starting to take damage though now. We are racking up kills, but we're also racking up damage. There's just too many enemy axe raiders here. And actually my health's getting a bit low as well. Oh, ow. Oh, no. That's me, got killed. The unit is fighting on. They did kill the bulk of those axe raiders in that fight, but I think they're going to start to struggle a little bit because there's, yeah, rapidly losing house. Look, and actually fighting against the front of a unit of grey hairs there, which is always going to be difficult. And there goes the last of my poor little Iron Reapers. Sadly, not to be. Okay, we've still got 2 more units to play with, though. We've still got our Landsknechts, and we've also got our Palace Guards that we can draw from. Let's go in with the old Landsknechts, see what we can do with these guys. They're actually starting to pressure C quite heavily. Are we going to defend it? Come on, we're a bit of a coward on the B point, so let's be a bit more aggressive on C. Charge forwards, my Landsknechts, charge! Straight to the side of all these Palace Guards. They should deal with them fairly convincingly. Which they do. Oh, even flattened the little longsword hero. Nice, I'll take it. Try and keep this that pipe pin down. He's dead as well. Nice, let's pull out the unit, wait for our charge to come back off cooldown, and we can probably recharge back in again shortly. Just dodged that charge of all those Palace Guards running across the front. Where are we going to set it from? Oh, if we could charge into the side of those stalwarts, that would be a tempting proposition. Is that on target? Let's try and get behind them with my hero. Oh, we actually largely missed. That wasn't so good. We'll go with a hook and stab. Oh, God. Darn. Second death. Oh, well. We still actually racked up a few kills with our little Landsknechts. Up to 85 kills. A couple of hero kills as well with them. They are quite a nice little unit, those Landsknechts. Particularly the charge. Does so much damage if you manage to hit an enemy hero with it. Really quite effective. Okay, so we're going to be down to just our palace guards now. They've about 2/3 captured the sea point. They haven't actually got that much time left on the cap, though. So it is theoretically possible that we could yet hold the sea point. A couple of seconds left on my respawn, so let's grab these palace guards. We're actually going to have enemies on spawn. Yes, we do. Let's just go straight on the attack. What have we got? A little bit of cav running around. And some axe raiders at the back. So let's just charge straight in. Try and just go straight for the enemy hero. Let my unit do the work on the enemy units behind me, which they did quite successfully. Nice. Okay, dealt with the axe raiders. Knocked out the enemy hero. Let's get back to the sea point then, I think. Or do we say that we just hold base? This is my last unit other than the Martellatori. But we've actually got quite a few heroes still down there, haven't we? We're actually holding it fairly well. Go team. Okay, come on, let's get the palace guard stuck into the fight. We've got our charge back off cooldown. Have we got anything? Really, I just want to get onto the sea point. I'd rather fight on that sort of narrow little plateau than I would on the open ground up here. We've got some condos in front. Got an enemy maul hero behind. Let's just charge in. He's just got some peasants coming up, so we can probably deal with that. Let's try and avoid his jump off. Oh, crikey. A few enemy heroes here now. Going onto our abilities. Try and pin down some of these enemy heroes. Get some damage in on them if we can. Oh, God, this is not going to be that easy. We pretty much wiped that full stack of condos. And obviously the peasants aren't presenting much of a threat. Got some Keshiks coming in as well. I've probably gone too deep into the Keshiks. No! Roll out! I'm still alive, but I've got no health. Oh, no. You know, if axe raiders came in behind. Well, we certainly racked up quite a few kills there and delayed them getting onto the sea point, particularly wiping out that full stack of condos. And we did get a bit of damage on those Keshiks as well. It's really down to the team. Come on, can they hold this final point? Come on, team. Hold them off just a little bit longer. Are they going to hit any cap on? I don't think they are. I think the team's hopefully going to do enough, although they actually don't need much of a cap. Come on. Keep piling troops onto that point. Just got to hold on a little bit longer. You can see we're definitely taking losses. We're down to 6 heroes left alive. Oh, they're on the cap point. No, 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 no. Yeah! We must have clinched victory with like half a second left on the timer. Nice. That was certainly a tight game. Well, that was a fun one. Our palace guards did a fair little bit of work there at the end. Certainly makes them a nice little unit. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, do let me know what you think in the comments down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel for lots more Conqueror's Blade content. Thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you all on the next video.